My name is Scott, and I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict. I've said this probably a couple thousand times over the past 5.5 years. The struggle is real, but so is the success. I'm going to share with you guys my experience, strength, and hope. What happened, what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. My sobriety date is October 6, 2015, which is not 5.5 years ago. It was the easiest way to explain what it was like is just to run through like an average day. So the day before I got sober, it was a Tuesday. I woke up and immediately was sick and ran to the bathroom to throw up. After that, I went to my room, cooked up some heroin and shot up. Then I made out 6 lines of Adderall and snorted that. And then I started my day. Pretty much it was just a cat and mouse chase. Go up, go down, go too far down, go up, go too far up, go down. And it was miserable. It stopped being fun a long time before, but I couldn't stop. What happened was, I just really got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I had gotten sober before. I had a little over 2 years sober. And through that, I created a lot of relationships in Alcoholics Anonymous. And I knew exactly who to go to. And there's this lady, Ellen, and I see her like she's a second mom to me, and she's this short Jewish woman from Brooklyn, and I texted her, it was probably like 3 in the morning, and all I said is, I'm done, I need help. And as soon as she woke up around 7, she gave me a call and immediately got in her car and drove over to my apartment in the Bronx. And she took the day off of work to make sure that I would stay alive. And that's going on to the next day, and I don't have nearly enough time to talk about that. But what happened was, I was done, and I needed to find God and in order to get over this, because in my experience, there's no other way to be able to get sober other than to do the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous and trust and believe in God. What it's like now, the best way to run through this is just to say what I did yesterday, what I'm going to do today, and what I'll do tomorrow. So yesterday, I just started sponsoring this kid who goes to the rehab that I went to in Malibu, just down the street. And I met with him, and we got to sit at the same table and the same chairs that I sat with my sponsor when I was there a little over 17 months ago. And the feeling of doing that is exactly what Alcoholics Anonymous is all about. Going through the steps and then bringing someone else through it. And that was a really amazing feeling to be sitting there in the exact same chair, with the exact same view of Zuma Beach. And tonight, I'll meet with my sponsor, and I'll go to my home group, which I go to every week. And tomorrow I was asked to speak at a meeting in Santa Monica. So for 10 to 15 minutes tomorrow night, I'll be giving a very similar speech. And it's crazy. A little 6 years ago, it was my dream to go to Pepperdine, and I didn't think it was going to happen. A lot of stuff happened in my life, and I actually tried to kill myself 3 times. And my dream of going to Pepperdine was ruined. And now I find myself, I'm a non-degree student here, so I'm not actually an official student. But I applied for the fall, and I pray that I get in because I would love to, keep going here, because I love my life today, and I hope that I never have to change it. If someone was to ask me what it was like to be a heroin addict, the best way to describe it is just to say, consider living in hell, and there's a ladder somewhere, but it's just a little out of your reach. And you try and grab at it, and you try and grab at it, but only a miracle can get you to actually be able to reach it. And for me, that miracle was finding God, and that miracle happened, and I was able to grab that ladder again, and I haven't stopped climbing today. And I pray that if there's anything that this speech has done, if this could help one person, that's the goal of this. Whether it's you, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, just know that it can be okay, and there's people that have done it, and if you ever find that ladder, just don't stop climbing.